Basquiat Live 2.0, man. Back with another topic, back with another situation, I want to say. I got my Cuddy on the line, live from New Orleans, Louisiana. You did. DuB the Real One. You can follow him at The Real One. Plug yourself in, cuz.
You can follow me at The Real 187 THA. That's with a THA on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? DPR1504 on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? You can follow me on Facebook, DuB the Real One. You know what I'm saying? You know, keep that good content going. You know what I'm saying? That 100% we're on those things.
That's right. Believe that. Now look, me and my cousin, we were talking on the phone earlier today, you did. And we just came up on a topic about Tupac. And hey, tell them what you asked me to answer your question by. You know what I'm talking about? That question you asked me?
Yeah, I still didn't get the name to the documentary, but it's a pretty popular documentary we all saw. It was executive produced by Eminem, I believe. I knew the soundtrack was. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the end of that documentary had Tupac saying, I was going to spark the brain that will change the world. And I kind of drew that comparison to the world changing to this era. Is this what Tupac meant by spark the brain to change the world? Whether it's a positive or negative change, because he never really did state it. He went earlier in the documentary, he was talking about that part. But at the end, he was like, I spark the brain that will change the world. And we don't know for a fact if this world changing for the better or worse. It looks worse, but before things get better, it has to get worse. So we all conflicted. Is this what Tupac meant by what he said in the end of that documentary?
Right. Now, what'd you say he said? Is this going to start the what?
Sparks the brain that will change the world. Not him changing the world himself.
So Pac was saying, would this strike an interest, or would this strike anything in somebody's mind of what I'm doing to change the world? And I was saying, like, at first I was like, no and yeah, but now I'm more just like, he did. In a way, Pac, he prophesies. And it's like dudes like me and through, you know, other people around the world, probably in my age range or whatever like that, like we was a little younger when Pac was putting it down and stuff like that. But Tupac Shakur was a major influence in the world, even in the rap game. Because there's even some debates about Tupac, who is the GOAT, Tupac or Big, Jay-Z or Nas. I always gave it to the Pac. Because for the simple fact, Pac, he did spark that interest. When we was listening to him, he was sparking the interest until you got me right now. And you got other brothers that came up in the ghettos and stuff looking up to Pac. You know what I'm saying? Looking up to how he was putting it down, looking up to how his music was. He was very, very stable. He was the face of hip-hop one time. And when Tupac Shakur was the face of hip-hop, he really loved his people. Tupac really loved his black people. He really dealt with us. And through his knowledge and his education, he was exposing a lot of things that he always said, you ain't going to get till later. You ain't going to get this till I'm gone. You did? So what my cousin was saying, when the Real One was saying, is a very, very, very big point. And it's very, very important that we talk about this and we deliberate on this. But for my channel and for what I really want to do for my people, my black people, my Hebrew Israelite people, I really want to start a movement. I really want to get in a mix of a movement of just doing and not just sitting in front of camera and just talking all my life. Or sitting in front of camera and we just talking and y'all just watching. Because right now you're watching this. You're going to just be watching this, which is good substance for you, good content for you, a good knowledgeable content for you. But I'm just trying to say that Pac really had he was prophesying for what he knew, with his knowledge and his education, and he was bold and aggressive enough to put it out to the people through his music and through his image. And us seeing us coming up in the ghetto, seeing a dude that looked just like us, of course we're gonna believe what he's saying. Of course it hit home to us, because everything that he's saying, every poem, every jot, every tittle is on poetry. You know, even he has the his hits. But Pac was an activist. He was more than that. He showed you you don't have to do a lot of cutting corners just from you being yourself. You dig what I'm saying? So, and he knew, right? And these new rappers, these new age rappers, they don't have no content. They don't speak about nothing. They don't know nothing. You know, some of them, it's like you can say the top 5 or the top 10. You can say the top 5 and top 10 rappers of all times. Not even all time, of right now. Now, right, like, what's your top 5, the real one? What's your top 5 rappers in the game right now?
Just right now, just without even thinking about it in no particular order, I gotta say J. Cole for one. What would be the next one? Somebody, Future, Drake.
Right.
That's 3 out of them. There's a lot of debate.
Shouts out to Lou.
I'm gonna put them up.
ENT.
I'm gonna put them up there. You know what I'm saying? That's 4.
So J. Cole, your 1. Who your 2?
Like I said, it's in no particular order. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really analyzed it all, but just off the top of what I know right now. You know what I'm saying? And I guess you could throw number 5 at. You could put. All right, for the sake of argument, I put Lil Wayne at number 5, or Nicki Minaj. You could put any one of them 2 at number 5.
So your top 5 right now active in the game. J. Cole, who your 2?
Cole, Lamar.
J. Cole, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. Your number 2. Who your 3?
Let's see.
You say Wayne?
Or Nicki Minaj. Wayne or Nicki.
We're gonna put Wayne at your 3 and Nicki at your 4.
Drake and Future. Yeah.
All right, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar,
Drake,
Future, and Wayne.
Yeah.
That's your top 5. Now, I'm going to use them top 5. And now all them 5, the substance come from J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Right?
Yeah, Cole, I mean, they both could, turn up with the ratchet, mix the content, mix their natural content.
But they the most conscious. They the most conscious out your 5, right?
Out of everybody that's bumping in our community, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because this is without including strictly progressive hip-hop artists. Because I know they
Basquiat Live 2.0 is live. Right. So, and what I'm saying is this. Out that top 5, well, that's a good top 5. That's all 5 of them good artists. All 5 of them pretty good dudes. I don't care what the dude do in their personal life, because I'm not that man. I'm not you. I don't judge a man off his faults. I judge him off his deeds.
You're not me. What do you mean about their personal life?
No, I'm saying that I don't know.
What I saw in their personal life.
The real one. I'm not saying nothing about their personal life at all. I'm saying.
You're not me.
No. What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying is, I said, I'm gonna go back. Out of that whole top 5, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar got the best substance. And they got the best substance, and they got the conscious. They conscious out of that whole 5. And I said, I'm not judging them dudes about their personal life. And I said that because I ain't saying you, the real. I'm saying people judge them on, it's gospel. Oh, Drake doing this, and so I'm keeping them. I'm trying to tell the people I ain't judging them off and personally, I don't judge a man off his personal life. You see what I'm saying? So I was just letting the people know. Period. I don't judge people off what they do in their personal life. That's not something for me to. that's not none of my business. Like I don't, you know, that's weird. You feel me? So I was just putting that out there. Now what I'm saying is, them 5 those are a good top 5. Those are the top 5 branded rappers in the game right now. And out of that whole 5, 2 of them got that conscience, and they, you know, they got their substance. What they got their food with them. You know, that soul food. You did the side. You did, because I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. If my people don't know, my subscribers or my people be watching this, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, downtown East Side area, give and take. You did. I love New Orleans. They love me. My cousin from New Orleans. Say what's up, dude.
Well, what up with it? You already know what it is, man. The real 187 live.
East Side.
Sports on Facebook.
But that top 5 and them 2, so we could just put the rest. We're just gonna talk about all of them. So what I'm really trying to say, the top 5 rappers in the game, only 2 of them really speaking conscious and saying some you know, some food, you know, giving people food for thought. Some they could, you know, register and not always on some bullshit. And they, even the ones that don't speak about it, probably speak about it sometimes, they don't do nothing for black people. Them 2 don't do nothing for black people. Cause sometimes, like with Pac rap and he did. Like, sometimes these niggas just be rapping. Like, you could do your giveaways and stuff like that, but motherfuckers was really not, man, Pac was in every fucking hood. Pac, you can see Pac, you have a party or something, Pac could be in that bitch for real. Like, you would be somewhere, he probably had a show or something out there. It was a story about Tupac that he was leaving a show or something out of the city or state, and he heard about a little girl, a little black girl got mauled by a pit bull. He turned all the way around and went back to the hospital with no cameras, with no public, with nothing that was personal to that man. This is what I'm saying, type of brother this man was, that was there for his fucking people. He used to do rallies in LA that if people stop the violence and stop this fighting each other, he didn't really give a fuck about, you know, everybody else, because everybody else was fucking over us. See, the black man learned how to be a good slave. See, that's what they mastered. They mastered the art of slavery. Ooh, I need to write a book about that. Somebody knocked the Bible down. And this shit's supposed to be, you know, but the Lord's still here, man. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. The art of slavery. Now, Pac, like my cousin said, because where this whole story comes from, due to the real one, check out his sports page, the real page of DuB, real DuB Sport. Give it to him, Cuddy.
Yeah, you can follow the Real World of Sports at Facebook. You know what I'm saying? The Real World of Sports. That's with a THA.
Go follow that page, like that page. I'm the admissioner of that page and the admissioner of Sports Junkies. I know the owner. And the Basquiat Experience is on Facebook. Like that. I'm on Facebook, Basquiat Orleans. Y'all gonna know that by the editing. I'm gonna edit this video. I'm trying to learn editing, y'all. Hey, y'all gonna grow with us. So this is what I'm saying. This brother was, this Pac was, he was really there. Like he was telling people like, yo, put that down, put these books up and shit like that. Nigga, I'm about to be the doctrine of thug life, my nigga. Cause these people not finna keep treating us like this. So if I gotta be a Tupac, they always say Tupac was a sacrifice for hip hop. No, Tupac was a sacrifice for black people. And what if we know the legends of the hood that the big homie not even gone? So y'all dwell on that. And I've been tracking them because I try to keep up with prophecies. I try to keep up with time. Don't you even know that one of my brothers, my god brother, Toby, we were talking about a subject about the days and night and day. Don't you know that in the Bibles, the Most High speaks about when he made the light for the daytime and he made the light for the nighttime. So you could tell night from day. So when the moon, when the sun comes up, that's the daylight, right? And then when the sun goes down, it's the moonlight, right?
Right.
Night is night and day is day. That's how the Lord said you decipher days. You decipher days by the suns and the moons. So you know when it's nighttime, the moon. So even when it's daytime frame, 12 a.m. That don't got, it's still nighttime at 12 a.m. It's still nighttime at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 6.